everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Delicious Budgeting. My name is Anna. A few weeks ago, I did a drugstore makeup starter kit, and some of you recommended that I do a high-end makeup starter kit. So here I am, and I'm more of a drugstore type of gal if you're new to my channel. So we pretty much have everything for a full face except for a concealer and an eye primer. But other than that, we have everything else. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I focus on content such as beauty, lifestyle, and how to save money. So if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, let's give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday, Saturday. And let's just go ahead and get started. The majority of the makeup products I'm sharing today is actually on my face. So I will let you know what I do have on. So that way you can get an idea of what it looks like. If you want me to do a makeup tutorial with some of these products, let me know in the comment box down below. Also, I forgot to mention, I don't normally do my eyebrows because they're already thick on their own. I don't want to emphasize that. So we don't have any high-end eyebrow products or eyeshadow primer. And I'm going to be going in the order that I actually do my makeup. But I do have an eyeshadow palette that I want to share with you all. So it's a bronze palette by Estee London. So I did get this in an Ipsy subscription. You can order it directly on their website. And I actually used this palette today for my eyeshadow look. So I kind of went for a smoky, mauve purple look. So I built my crease with these two shades right here, and then I went for the shimmer shade for all over the lid, and then I mixed these two together for my outer corner just to add some smokiness and depth to it. But you can do something more on the natural side as well, so you can really create a lot of good looks with this. Also, it is very travel friendly and it comes with a compact mirror. A favorite of mine is this Too Faced Light My Fire eyeshadow palette. I love how small and compact it is. It's great for travel. It comes with a compact mirror, but I really enjoy the combination of matte and shimmers. Also, if you want to go for a more colorful look, you have these two shades here to blend, the red and orange. Or if you want to go more for the natural side, you could definitely create some nice natural looks as well. So a lot of versatility in this palette. Love the mirror, and honestly it's just great to toss in your bag and you have everything you need for your crease, lid, and outer corner. If you've been on my channel, you know I always rave about the Stila liquid eyeliner. It is hands down my favorite high-end eyeliner. I have been using it for years. I love the precise applicator on it. It helps you create a nice and precise wing. So this is what the applicator looks like. A good dupe for it is the Kiss Lash Glue Liner, and it's $10 at Ulta. And I always get this during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty in the spring and fall time. It's always on sale for $12. Also, you can find it at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, so never pay full price for it. You can get it for half the price during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, or like I mentioned, TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Love this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It truly does everything for your lashes. It adds volume, it adds length, it lifts them. I'm actually wearing it today. I absolutely love it. I don't believe in spending $20-something on mascaras because I feel drugstore are just as good. And honestly, this does go on sale quite a bit. I know they just had a sale during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I didn't purchase it though because I still have this to go through. I have a travel size version of this as well. So I definitely, one of my goals is to go through the makeup that I already have before purchasing new makeup. And I did mention in my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I only purchase high-end makeup during sales, Sephora VIB, Black Friday. So that's the only exception I made with buying new makeup. Anywho, this is such a great mascara. Also, it does go on sale during Sephora VIB, sometimes Black Friday, so definitely check out for those sales. This is the only eyeliner I will use for my waterline. It's the Kylie gel liner in the shade black. So I am wearing it today. I do have a very sensitive and watery waterline. I feel any other eyeliner that I use, it just smears easily. It just doesn't look good. And this is the only one that will apply nicely. And it pretty much will stay almost all day. So highly recommend it. You won't regret it. For face primer, I have the Too Faced Hangover Primer and the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Primer. These are so good if you have dry skin, which I definitely do. So I need to add a little bit of moisture because I do enjoy a full coverage foundation. So I don't want my face looking cakey or heavy. And at first I was a little skeptical of these two because they do apply a moisturizer and it didn't have that tacky feel to it. So I was a little concerned on how it was going to make my foundation last, and these actually do a really good job. And not only that, they both have good quality ingredients in there. So this has like coconut water, hyaluronic acid, and the Smashbox has hyaluronic acid as well. So it has really good quality ingredients for your skin. And not only that, with both of these primers, I feel like my face feels nice and hydrated and moisturized all day, and it helps my foundation glide on very nicely and helps my makeup last. So you won't regret your purchase with these. For foundations, I have two to share today, and both of them are very full coverage. So first, I have my Ride or Die, which is the Yensa Super Silk Serum Foundation. Originally, I got this in an Ipsy subscription, and as you can tell, I am almost out, but I do have a backup. It does retail for $46, which is pretty pricey, and that is coming from me, which I love my drugstore makeup, but honestly, this is so worth every single penny. I don't know how they do it, but honestly, a little goes a long way. I've had this since about like June or maybe like March of last year, and I'm just now running out. Like I've taken this like to every trip we've gone almost. I use this like almost every day that I wear foundation. It's just a good go-to, and it never ever looks cakey at all. And like I said, a little goes a long way. It kind of applies very like lightweight and thin like a serum, but it's full coverage. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really good. It has vitamin C in it as well, so highly recommend it. It's worth every penny. And then recently I just purchased the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I'm in the shade 2 and 2 Buff. And then for the Yensa foundation, I am in the shade Medium Warm. These are pretty nice matches. I always wear this on my channel, so today I am wearing the Double Wear Foundation. It is extremely full coverage. One thing I mentioned in my recent video is you want to prep your skin more on the hydrating side if you're using the Double Wear, because how thick and full coverage it is. Otherwise, it could look heavy and kind of like cakey. But if you don't prep your skin right, it's like the Smashbox Hydrating Primer today on top of my moisturizer. So you definitely want to keep it hydrated. I would avoid using any like matte finish products unless you have like super oily skin. But definitely play around with it, because there have been times where it just didn't look good on my skin back in like college or the high school days, but we didn't know much about skin prep back in those days. Got it for $24 during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, but normally it retails for like $48. But start off with a little bit of product and then blend, because it is extremely full coverage. For blush, I love the one by Rare Beauty. They are so good, and they are worth every single penny. I think they're still like $20 or so, so pretty affordable. I recently ran out of the shade Love, and that literally lasted me, I think, about a year and a half or almost 2 years. So a little truly does go a long way, because it is extremely pigmented. Like literally all you need to start off with is like the tiniest dot. Like I literally used a dot on like both sides of my face today. Today I used the shade Truth, so kind of went for the mauve look, but it blends so nicely. And what I really enjoy is you could really control the pigmentation of it. So if you want something more on the natural side, you just keep blending and it just melts into your skin. Or if you want it more on the pigmented side, then you don't blend as much. So absolutely love it. I got this during the Black Friday sale at Sephora. So I got 3 of these for $30, but totally worth it. Also, you can wait for like the family and friends event and you can get like a small little discount. And just to compare all the shades, we have Encourage, Truth, and Happy. Honestly, I would use this much product for both of your cheeks, because truly a little product goes a long way. For powder blush, I love the Shades by Shan blush palette. It is so pretty, but oh my goodness, it is so pigmented. Like I literally dip the corner of my brush and like use it on both sides of my cheek because it is that pigmented. So go in with like an extremely light hand. Otherwise it could look a little crazy. I'm using the shade Raspberry today. I love the versatility of this palette because these two shades are like more on the like natural side, but if you want to amp it up a bit, you can use these two shades. And don't be intimidated by them. At first I was like, whoa, that's a lot. But I'm using Raspberry today on top of the cream blush, and you can tell it's not like too crazy. I do apply a little bit extra blush and bronzer though, because that's usually the first product to fade away. It's in the shade You Are Very Beautiful. Also, I love the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. I know a lot of people love this bronzer anyway, but I just thought I'd mention it. I even wore it during my engagement photos and on my wedding day, so I definitely love it. I got this during like Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty last year, the year before I want to say. I still have it, and I'm really surprised I haven't hit pan yet, but I have used it quite a bit, so this product will last you a while. And I really love this shade for my skin tone. It just looks very like natural and like sun-kissed, like a nice bronzy glow. It's not shimmery, doesn't make me look muddy, so it's like the perfect shade for me. This has been my new favorite highlighter. It's the Jaclyn Cosmetics in the shade Ice. So if you've been on my channel, I rave about the LA Color Shine Bright, which you can find at Dollar Tree. And that is very pigmented and blinding, but it will fade away maybe after like 5 or 6 hours, which isn't bad for the price. But this one I got for $15. I think I got this during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty during the fall time for like 15 or 16. So it definitely has a more hefty price tag to it, but I tell you, when I apply it at like 6 a.m. in the morning for work and I go into office for my 8 hours, it still looks like I freshly applied my highlighter. It truly stays on all day, and not only that, it looks freshly applied still. So I do think it's worth the extra money. It comes with the mirror as well. The packaging is just absolutely beautiful. I am wearing it today. I kind of went more on like a softer look, but it is so pretty. You can use it like for a lid shade, like the inner corner as well. So it's just like so like stunning. This Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder by Haus is absolutely amazing. Luckily, I got this for a Christmas gift, but normally it retails for $38, but it is so worth every single penny. I only use it though on special occasions or on days like my face really needs it. So I seen people apply it on YouTube and it really looked like their skin was like blurred, especially underneath the eyes where it tends to crease for most people. So I tried it on in store at Sephora and I was like, oh my goodness, my friend and I both did, and we were amazed at the results. So I was very fortunate to get it for Christmas, and like I said, I don't use this every single day, only when my skin really needs it or if I'm going somewhere. So I have this on today and you can just tell it just like truly just makes everything look flawless. Like nothing looks creased. My face looks nice and smooth. It literally looks like Photoshop and filter in real life, but you know, without looking like too fake. So absolutely love it, and it doesn't look cakey at all, and it doesn't change like the color of your foundation. It doesn't have that white cast, so really good quality. Another powder that I love is the LYS Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. I actually purchased this during Sephora's VIB sale, I believe, or the Family and Friends event. So I think I only paid like $19 or so. So it is pretty affordable for being a high-end makeup product. Also too, like I said, I purchased this in about November, I want to say. We're now in April and I am definitely hitting pan. I use this quite a bit, and especially if you use like a powder puff application with this, it just truly like smooths out your makeup. It collects like any oil that you may have. Great for touch-ups as well. I love like the packaging. It's like very like sleek, so you just like toss it in your purse. So highly recommend it if you're looking for a good setting powder. For a good nude lipstick, I love the one by MAC. I have the shade Whirl. I got this by $12 or $15 during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I love the formula. It is so pigmented. Just one swipe, that's all you need. It is so pretty. I know it looks a little bit dark on camera, but it's a little bit lighter in person, but it is such a nice and creamy formula that has a matte finish to it. Also, if you pair it with the Fenty lip gloss, I have the shade Fenty Glow right here. I absolutely love it. The formula is not sticky at all, and it just adds like a lot of like shine and makes your lips look nice and juicy. So I really do love this formula, and it goes with a lot of lipsticks, and it's very beautiful. You can see like the glitter in there. I just absolutely love it. And for my lipstick combo today, which is kind of fading away because I've been talking a lot and like drinking water. So recently I got this Uma Beauty lipstick during Ulta's 20 Days of Beauty. I think I paid $12 for it. So originally I got it in an Ipsy subscription. I was using it almost every single day, and then one day it just like fell on my wooden floors and just like kind of smeared, so I just couldn't save it. And I was really lucky it went on sale. I was using it today and history almost repeated itself. So I don't know, I feel like the bottom just gets like very loose easily because it's starting to like, see, I could take it off. So I kind of feel like it might be something with the lipstick product because this happened twice now. I haven't had this too long, so I'm just being super careful. But I have the shade Maya. It is so pretty. It's like a nice like mauve color, and it's perfect for like every day. I have it right here. Matches my dress perfectly. And it pairs beautifully with the Fenty gloss in the shade Mauve Wife. So I love this combo together. It is so pretty. It just matches perfectly. And my favorite setting spray is the Urban Decay All Nighter. So when my husband and I went to New York last year, we had to work a full day at work. So I had to do my full face of makeup early. I was reapplying this every few hours just to keep my makeup fresh because we had a midnight flight and we were up and running in New York at 8 a.m. We had like a full itinerary. This really did a good job at keeping my makeup looking nice and fresh, even after sleeping on the plane, flying for like 5-6 hours, and we didn't get back to the hotel till 11 o'clock at night the next day. So my makeup was on for over 24 hours, which I don't recommend. Just for time's sake, this really did like help hold my makeup up, and I definitely saw a difference. Like even my blush and bronzer stayed on, which usually that's first to fade away. So ever since then, this has been my ride or die. And that is everything I have to share for my high-end makeup starter kit recommendations. And one thing I do want to point out, you can always get high-end makeup at a discounted price if you wait for Black Friday, for Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. Also, I do see a lot of high-end products at like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Nordstrom Rack. So definitely shop around so you can save yourself some money. That is what we do on this channel. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday, Saturday, and I'll see you all in my upcoming videos. Bye, everyone.